All right, here we are. Game 7. Game 7 OT. Oh, boy. Doesn't get crazier than this. I think DJ's got his audio. You got your audio figured out or no? Oh, no, you're muted. it's a crazy time for DJ, too. We can't hear you. We got no audio. We're living up to the chaos right now. John, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Clearly was not expecting there to be overtime 18 minutes ago.
I can't believe it.
Cashed a huge over 1.5 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game bet with a boost. So that was a nice little payday. But would love a Robert Thomas winner here. Also hits a 4 or 5 leg parlay for me. So
Jesus.
I need a Thomas point and Blues to win.
Checking in on DJ. Got audio?
I mean, my interface is plugged in. This
we can at least hear you now. It's not your
mic. My interface is plugged in. This is an eCam thing. I'm looking at it. Digital audio interface.
It's all good as long as we can hear you.
I don't think we can hear him anymore. It's gone now.
Eileen, congratulations to your Dallas Stars, by the way. Unbelievable game last night.
Ruined my night. Now the Jets are going to win tonight and ruin my night again.
I cannot believe this isn't overtime. This is fucking crazy.
The Blues are just being assholes at the end of the game with the empty net.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked that it took Winnipeg so long to pull Hellebuck. Like, I was waiting. They haven't scored an even strength goal since game 5. So just fucking yank the goalie. Each of their last 4 goals came with a man advantage. Might be 5 now? 5 now. Crazy. I swear to God, if Hellebuck gives up a bad goal to end this, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. And I'm going to feel so bad for him.
Every time Hellebuck lets in a bad goal, my initial reaction is to feel nothing. And then I remember, as I've mentioned before, that my hopes of winning a gold medal probably ride on probably being a complete choker. So I would like him to not stop sucking. Yeah, I mean, at this point, at what point do you throw out like the general body of work and put in the gamer?
I just feel bad. Like, he seems like a nice guy. Bit of a dork, bit of a nerd.
I was gonna say
pretty nice guy.
I study goaltending more than anybody comment kind of changed my opinion a little bit because that's not something that's like all delusional a little bit.
Oh my god. We got no DJ. Got no audio on you again. So
I do like kind of having. Not that I was gonna say I like not being able to hear
he's
DJ.
The AJ Hawk.
I was going for. Yeah.
He's the AJ Hawk panel of the show.
Silent would be a good vibe too. I could mute all of our mics just so we're just.
This is.
Oh, there we go.
Check. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, we are. No one wants to hear this. We're not using eCam anymore. We're not using eCam anymore.
I mean, we've never had a problem with it before.
I know.
Yes, we have. And yes, we have. We have had a lot of problems with it before. And I think I am a relatively, audio engineering wise, pretty savvy person. If I select the interface and I see it going into the computer and eCam's having a problem with it, we got to use an adult system. We're too good for this. Rant over.
Oy.
Walmart ass $50 a year terrible service. I hope we don't have a deal with eCam.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Wow.
Whew. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I'm clearly very jealous here. My god.
What you guys were both missing in all that, and I was trying to chime in, there's also the Jim Montgomery thing. This is choker central either way.
Yeah, but the Blues choked.
What part of it is on Jim Montgomery at this point?
Yeah.
I mean,
they choked the game away, but
Blues kind of choked this away, man. They were playing. You're playing
Sure, but
against a team
that's
down
not
its best
that's not
forward and
Monty.
best defenseman. No,
Yeah,
like, but
I
like
don't
this
look at
keeps
what's
happening to
happened.
Jim Montgomery though.
Oh yeah. DJ has studied audio issues more than anybody else. I mean, that is also actually
I
true.
do like. I'm not saying I'm a genius about this, but like I know my way around it, and I know that this is like the easiest thing to run. But if it doesn't always work, then like toodles. DJ versus DAWs. Oh no, I know how to use DAWs. I give me Pro Tools, give me Logic, give me fucking Fruity Loops. I know how to do all that shit. This is the
Oh,
what even is Ecamm? It's like a live streaming service.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
yeah, it's like a broadcasting. It's like a Streamlabs
My
type
favorite.
thing, or OBS
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh, I don't even know. Like, I obviously don't have skin in this game, but I don't even know who like I should be rooting for. I guess like maybe the Jets just for the story, but like I also feel like they don't really deserve this.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I bet the Blues.
The Jets came out the first period of this game, like should have lost the Jets the game, and it obviously almost did. But they played like such assholes in the first period.
Yeah, that second goal was so rough. I mean, the story's gonna be. Make sure anybody who's watching, by the way, make sure you're subscribed. The story's gonna be if Connor Hellebuyck nails in overtime. Are we going to talk about him like flipping the script and changing his reputation in the course of one game? My
Definitely
answer will
not.
be
I was
definitely
gonna say
not.
if you're an asshole,
Definitely
maybe.
not. I mean, unless like he goes off and he has like the Jacob Markstrom type overtime that Markstrom did in that last Devils game, maybe we can have the conversation. But he has been such cheeks in this entire series.
Not entire series. He's been fine at home.
I mean, it's half the series is on the road, and he's not been good in this game either. So, like, he's been cheeks the whole series.
That's a leap, but I get what you're saying. Man, what's that intermission like for the Blues?
Like the third period to overtime.
Yeah, 1.6 seconds away.
You know what it is? They say, they get to the locker room and they say, if you told me at the beginning of the series that we'd have a chance to go out and win it in overtime in Game 7, we'd take that, boys.
Game 7 on the road. They don't want to see us in overtime.
That's right.
Oh, man.
What is the opposite of cheeks?
Right, so that was the thing. Like when like I said, he's been fine at home, and you're like, yeah, but that's half. But half of the series is on the road, and he wasn't good in the first period of game 7. So he's been cheeks the whole series. Like it's been cheeks for way more of the series than you should be. But like that's why like people were saying like, should you start Comrie in Game 7? And I was like, no, he hasn't been a problem at home.
But yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess. But like when he's been at home, he's been like, I don't know, would you say average? Fine.
I said fine. I just said fine every time. Yeah, fine.
But if you got the best goalie in the league and he's maxing out at fine at home, that's cheeks.
Very bad. Oh, that would have been so funny.
I'd be most happy for Binnington to be sad. I can agree with that. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, no.
Damn.
Yikes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Your captain?
That is a slow jaunt to the box. That's the slowest I've ever
Yikes.
seen someone go to the box.
Ruh-roh, Scoob.
Oh.
Saying. Barodal.
Yikes.
Gotta take the C away.
Strip the C.
Someone said, "Why are they calling that shit in the playoffs?" You kind of, that's like the one you have to call.
No, I love doing that.
Let them play.
Straight out of the glass. Couldn't be more on purpose.
That's an
Why are we calling
amazing.
those?
Can't call that in the playoffs. Let the boys play.
Yeah.
And swallow the whistles.
Pete, you should tweet that.
Shorthanded
Like,
goal
I'm
would
sorry,
be
ridiculous
rack.
call.
Ehlers has looked horrible tonight, with the exception of like with 3 seconds left to save the season. Had a great pass, but he has looked so bad tonight.
I mean, he's not 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, if the Jets win this, that's so weak.
What do you mean?
At this point, like, it has to be the Blues.
You just saying like it's just like it would be like the weakest series win you've ever seen.
Yeah. And just like with how this series unfolded, it has to end with the Blues winning.
I don't know. Maybe
does
this is
kinda feel
this is the reset the Jets need or something.
If the Jets win this series, I feel like the Stars are going to kick the shit out of them.
We should.
Unless they have a new lease on life. If this shocked them into not being assholes. I'll say that after the series, if the Jets advance, and I was going to say this tomorrow, like, no one's going to believe in this team until the cup is in their hands.
I mean, if they don't have Scheifele or Morrissey and Ehlers is hurt, like, what do you have?
Oh.
Wait.
I think Jets Stars, it depends on their health. Jets Stars wouldn't be a bad series.
Oh,
I feel like
wow.
it's certainly
Man, he had no idea.
He had no clue, and that thing just got lodged underneath there. Like, the fact that that didn't come out is crazy.
Oh my god! Wow, yeah, that was.
Dude, I hate to
tucked
say
under his
it.
toe.
I think that I am like a closet Jordan Binnington fan. I have
Fuck
so
you.
much respect
Fuck
for him.
you. Fuck
I have
you.
so
Fuck
much
you.
respect for him
Fuck
now.
you. Fuck off.
I don't
Yeah.
even hate the Blues or have an opinion on them, but I have to hate the Canadian goalie. Whoever has that mantle is always going to be the bad guy.
And it helps when he's like actually a bad guy.
Mm.
But I just so like buy the intangible thing with him now.
It's hard not
Even
to.
though he
I feel
often
like.
sucks. Yeah, like
I mean, he
That
is
is
like
not-
he is the opposite of Connor Hellebuck.
The chat is not happy with your Binnington respect.
Good.
piss off, DJ. Oh no, DJ, no. Boo, DJ. ... And then someone said Binnington's the GOAT. Worst DJ opinion ever. DJ is Canadian. Oh, DJ is signed to secretly Canadian. That's a good label. Disown DJ. DJ's worst opinion by a lot.
I mean, if your worst opinion is respecting a Stanley Cup
Winner.
goalie, it's not a bad.
That's
not a
like
bad thing.
I don't think that I need to defend that too hard. Obviously, like I think he's an absolute clown, but like like I said, I just buy the intangible thing. He's a winner, and I don't do talk like that. Although I did see a graphic from Hockey Forever that had like the Leafs core four in their last like bajillion playoff games, their totals, and then like McDavid and Draisaitl's totals in their last like 10 playoff games, and McDavid and Draisaitl's were better, and I was like, well, yeah, like these guys do better than those other guys. Am I supposed to be surprised here?
They also famously typically play more playoff games.
No. It was like it was in more Leafs playoff games. I can try to find it.
I could see this overtime going like 4 OTs.
I don't think I can see Connor Hellebuck going 3 periods without allowing a goal.
Yeah, he's kind of locked in after the first period?
Yeah, it was just bad first period.
Second period goal at the end wasn't great. Kind of off the angle.
It was just a backbreaker.
Yeah. I thought they were dead for sure after that.
Man, that save by Hellebuck that he had no idea he made.
Bennington?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about Bennington.
Yeah, I'm still gonna. If the Blues win this game, I'm gonna be thinking about that save for a while. Like, he didn't know he made it, and somehow the puck did not come loose. Who would have thought that this would be like the craziest first round series? I mean, I guess.
I was gonna say I don't know that it was. Like every series was the craziest first round series. Everyone except for the Devils and Hurricanes, because no one saw it. But that might have been. Just no one knows.
I got my city doing front flips. Why does Pete hate headphones? Got an IFB in. Whoever wins the Rock by Foxa video is what galvanized them. I know, like, part of me wants the Blues just to say that like Rock by Foxa gets like a ton of run during their playoff run.
Yes,
like their organist playing Clash the last couple games has been great, very cool. I guess just one game, but that rocked.
Everybody, make sure that you watch our NHL lottery stream tomorrow. We'll be going live, I think, around 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and doing some fun draft stuff, seeing what the lottery is. And I'll tell you what, Sean, as the teams are being revealed, mute the chat for me and Pete. Don't let us see it. I want to be able to honestly see how this order comes out, react, have a fresh feeling.
Well, you see they're doing like the live draw this year?
They're actually doing it for real,
time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rocks.
It just introduces more fuck-ups, and I like that.
Somehow they're going to go from doing it privately in a secret room to doing it live, and more conspiracy theories are going to emerge as they're doing it live on camera.
I agree with that.
They're going to do like one weird thing where he like fucking fumbles with a ball or something like that, and people are going to hyperanalyze it.
Didn't they? When did they do like the one of the years they did do the ping pong balls? And I remember seeing the Leafs one.
Yeah, they showed the ball. It was after Tavares hit the post, because after the Leafs ping pong ball like hit the post, and went back down. And then I think the Rangers one came up. I think it was the Lafreniere one. So it would
So
be 2020.
was that COVID? So that's why they did it differently.
I think so, yeah. I did a little project today. Went through all of the drafts 2010 through 2020 because more recent ones you can't really tell yet. But to see, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, but to see how often the first overall pick was the best player in that draft, and how often a lottery pick was even the best player in the draft. The answer may surprise you.
Yeah, Chad was saying it was the COVID year because they ended the season early. They gave them like equal lottery opportunities, so they just
Yeah.
put a bunch of fucking ping pong balls in it. Did a jet fly through someone's house? That's just DJ's mic picking up the traffic outside.
Wow. I didn't even know what they were talking about.
Dude, it makes me so fucking mad
I
that
know it does.
this isn't working.
Zach Phillips. Hello. Appreciate you. Cats in 4, Zach. Cats in 4. Bridal shower day was good. Only one hockey game to tune into, and we got to watch that shit together, and it rocked. Me and Deej.
Oh yeah, it was glued.
Had a nice little day.
TV.
I felt horrible this morning. Just big doo-doo.
Does DJ miss covering the Bruins beat day to day? Respectfully, not at all. I feel
like the day to day is the one thing that you would not like about not miss about being a beat reporter.
Yeah, and especially right now, I'm not like, damn, I miss being a Bruin. I wish I could be covering the Bruins right now. No, I really liked being a Bruins reporter. Didn't think I was going to do it forever, and when I left, availability was getting worse and worse, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely the right move. I would lose my mind if I was still covering an NHL team every day because the access is just horrible, and everyone's given like the same player for 10 minutes, and that's that. So I would have lost my mind by now.
Katie O'Keefe, glad you're still here. Very sorry. Tough one to go out on.
Oh,
that's just like
the wrong fucking Denver team won last night.
I know.
Fucking
big time.
James Harden had to go absolute ghost again and ruin my night.
I mean, he did have to do that.
Yes.
Like
people forget the Los Angeles Clippers. People forget the Los Angeles Clippers were founded in Buffalo, New York, and you can take the franchise out of Buffalo. You can't take the Buffalo out of the franchise.
Since this game is going to be a marathon, let's get takes on the Oilers. I will tell you that tomorrow we have Steve Peters on the show to discuss the difference between playing the LA Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm very excited to hear what he has to say about it because to these eyes, the Kings and Knights could not be more different.
I still can't believe the Avs game went the way that it did. The Rantanen and then Drury with the fucking penalty, just an insane penalty to take.
Back-to-back nights of multi-goal comebacks in the third period of a Game 7.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Granted, the Jets have to win this game for that to matter, but... San Diego claims that Clippers lost Sean. San Diego's also a city of losers. It reinforces it.
I don't know about losers. I would say non-participants.
I mean, they quite literally lost their team.
True.
And then the
Like, yeah,
Padres are big-time losers as of the last couple of years.
And like the reason that they're not participating is because they lose.
Also partially true. They don't have the dramatic, heartbreaking losing that the Bills do, or like Buffalo does, but...
Oh.
Your guys' video on the Bruins presser where Neely got pissy was great. Well, there might be more where that came from depending on how things go tomorrow night. I'm very excited for the lottery.
I wouldn't say very excited, but I am
Very. I hope that you, and I hope you're feeling stuff. Stakes are
I'm trying to like just not expect anything.
I hope that because it's live, the lottery is a little more dramatic this year, because I feel like they always happen so fast.
Wow.
Jordan Binnington. See,
wow.
I'm a respecter. Oh.
Oh my god, that had
Blood went frozen the ball.
That had Blues winner all over it. A huge
Holy
Binnington
shit.
save at the other end, and then just an absolute softy high glove side on Hellebuck. It just would have been so perfect. Ehlers is not a phony. He's hurt. Oh, that is a tough spot.
Nice one, Broberg. That's the worst time to have your... It's not the worst time to have your...
Oh.
Ah.
Dude, I would be so mad.
Was that Zadorov that kind of happened to earlier this year, right? Where his stick broke and then they went the other way and gave up like or it was like trying to clear or whatever. He broke his stick.
Yeah. I would go to this bench and break like 5 more sticks if that happened to me.
Yeah.
I just tweeted heaven offer sheeted Broberg stick.
I feel like if I didn't have like a stick deal, something like that happened to me, I would have a new brand of stick, or at least like a different stick on that brand.
We never talked about it, but it was so funny that Austin Matthews kept stealing Ridley Gregg's sticks and breaking them during that first round series. So funny.
And that one of them was because Greg did Zadorov to him.
Yeah.
Just kind of poked him in the butt with the stick.
Eileen says, broken sticks can change a whole game. That is true.
Yeah, they can.
Would be one to know. Game winner would probably feel real good for Kyle Connor.
Especially on Binnington.
Yeah. After 4 Nations and after the first period of this game. Yeesh.
This series really is confusing to me because like the Americans are all on the Canadian team. And by that Americans, I mean the 2, I guess. But
All the Canadians are on the Blues.
Got 350 people in here. Make sure you are pressing the subscribe button as we get, I believe, our first baby sighting of the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. We are on double OT watch. I hate the Jets' little like gray shield thing on their jerseys so much.
Like the sleeve patch?
No, like the little neck thing where
Oh,
the
where
NHL
like the
shield is.
NHL logo? Yeah.
So stupid. Speaking of baby, someone started a rumor that Mitch Marner named his kid Fergus. What?
That's a good rumor.
That rocks.
That's a great rumor.
Just be like, catch a load of this guy. He had a fucking dumb name for his kid.
Right, like, does he have to address that? Do you have to, like, put out a statement?
Poor guy's
Accusing
finally having
people?
like a successful playoff run. Leafs are going pretty good right now. He's gonna have his playoff run derailed by Fergus rumors.
Just accusing people of liking the name Fergus is awesome.
Oh, DJ William
Yeah.
Gottsman in the chat says, "I'm proposing a new rule. If you beat a team, you get to poach one of the players for the rest of the playoffs."
That's something
That's
that we...
not a new rule. That's what
Yeah.
we did that like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. We did, you get to take their best player, and we also did, when a team gets eliminated, you redistribute their players to the teams that are still in it.
Yeah, I forgot. I can't believe we stopped doing that. It was
I
such
know.
a dumb exercise that made people mad, but it was the
Basically,
best.
Basically, whenever the Flames would get eliminated, shit would get awesome because all the good players were now on other teams.
How was there like a draft order? Did you go?
No.
Just like
did you go,
what the coolest, like we would give the Oilers a goalie, and
so like
we would
Connor Hellebuck, if they lose, or I guess the goal game ends up on the Oilers, the losing goal.
Yeah.
Oh God, Binnington on the Oilers would be a. I mean, I'd sign right.
That is
We
Mount
actually like
Rushmore
had those
of
conversations.
rats on that team, or not even rats, just like fucking shit stirrers between Perry, Skinner, Kane, and
Frederick,
Binnington.
and then Binnington.
Frederick. Yeah.
I mean, it would be terrorists West Oilers versus terrorist East Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers.
I mean, it's
Domestic
crazy to
versus
think that we
international
actually had a semi-serious should the Oilers trade for Jordan Binnington discussion this season.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Like so, like if like the Canes would take Markstrom off the Devils.
Also, the Freddie Anderson deal, 1 year, like $3.5 million, I think it was, $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Definitely take that.
Sabres really need Devin Levi and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to be good at hockey, because those are the only options this year.
Captain Felton, hello.
Oh, legend. What's up, buddy? Okay, when this gets to first OT, or first intermission, I'm going to unplug my interface, replug it back in. Ecamm is going to give me a list of 9 things that are the exact same thing, even though I'm watching my computer only send one in. And we will go through and see which one it recognizes. Sounds like fun.
I feel like in the past, when we've had issues, you've restarted your computer and it's worked.
Just like restarting the computer, yeah. I'm happy to do that, although I wouldn't do this, but I think that you two are childish enough they'd just be like, okay, when he comes back, no matter what, say it doesn't work. That's an easy, fun, funny joke. You make me lose my mind. So I can't.
I don't think that's that fun. Just like genuinely upsetting you, doesn't bring me home a whole lot of joy.
And then we'd be hearing about it for like the next 30 minutes
Yeah, true.
while
Would be
double
on you.
overtime is happening.
I think you're underestimating how upset I would get, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it would not bring me any joy.
Yeah. I would like short.
All right, another pair of headphones.
Yeah. No, it's the same one.
Oh,
Band-Aid on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that a functional Band-Aid or is it just for the bit?
No, real Band-Aid. This is working. I used a Band-Aid to fix these headphones.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You got a super chat from Michael Curtis, $2 donation for Fergus Marner's therapy bill. Fergus Marner, character. Like, I don't even know in what, but like in our world.
Fergus Marner.
Fergus Marner.
Anytime he does anything, it's he did it for Fergus.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start referring to Mitch Marner as Fergus Marner.
No, we're like during the free agency. During the free agency thing, you got to be like, he's considered Utah. They've got really good schools out there. Got to think about Fergus.
Yeah.
Like doesn't want to go play in the South because Fergus has asthma, so he doesn't like the humidity.
That's what I was gonna say. If we're making up a kid, we might as well like give them stuff. Just be like oh,
he's not playing in the South.
So Boston would be good. The hospitals for Fergus. He's got like a non-super serious, but like it's just like a bone thing that like he needs regular checkups. So the hospitals would be really good for Fergus.
I feel like Fergus Marner is the dorkiest name that I've heard since Stuart Minkus. You know Stuart Minkus?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Boy Meets World. Yeah, I was thinking of. Okay, I'm going to try this goddamn experiment, and if not, I'll restart my computer. But here we go.
I'm looking to see.
All right.
If I can.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Wait, like works?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Microphone?
Yeah.
Yes. We have successfully troubleshooted.
Okay. If I knew how to screen grab on a PC, which I do not, I would screenshot you the shit that I have to look at when I try to select my interface there. There's like 8 that just say microphone.
I went to click on something to find out the actual name of Mitch Marner's child. But I got distracted.
I don't want to know.
There's a. Okay, fair.
And even if I do know, then that will just mean that he has another kid, and Fergus also still exists.
Yeah.
I got distracted by an article that says, "Groom kills himself day after quote unquote perfect honeymoon, sends bride flowers from grave."
Oh, that's dark.
That's a tough one. That's pretty dark.
That's a really tough one.
Also, that's like really dark to schedule sending your wife flowers after you kill yourself.
Every bit of that was dark. It was
so dark. All of
it. Even they even had to put quotes around perfect honeymoon. Like even the good part came with an asterisk.
Yeah. Yikes. Not good. Not good. All right.
So,
why did I share that? I what was I supposed to do? Live with it myself?
I mean, that it was an option.
I didn't want to do that.
Man.
You feeling better, Deej?
Allergy-wise?
No, like microphone
about life?
Wise.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's working, but I'm not confident next time. I want to know what I'm getting myself into. That's all.
Was that the first time that you unplugged and plugged your interface back in tonight?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's I don't know if it's buggy or what. It's just inconsistent, and that can rile me up a little bit. But with Marner, whenever he does anything, that needs to be like the new tits out for Harambe. Like Marner goes top shelf for Fergus.
Hashtag do it for Fergus.
Yeah.
Oh, Fergus is about to be a superstar in the What Chaos
Marner
world.
I know.
dangled Seth Jones for Fergus.
Mitch Marner's OT winner in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup, and I'm just running around wherever screaming he did it for Fergus.
Put Fergus on the cup.
I need
Fergus
to tweet.
Fergus is the only thing that can get me on the Leafs wagon.
Yeah, I need an
the only
excuse.
thing.
I need an excuse to like at some point tweet out in all caps, Mitch Marner wins it for Fergus.
Oh man. I'm so excited for Fergus talk tomorrow. We had gonna have 2 insane Game 7s over the weekend, and we're opening up Monday's show with 90 minutes of Fergus.
No, I don't think we should have Fergus talk. I think Fergus should be a character that was birthed on this OT stream that if you weren't here for, no one will ever fully explain why we talk about Fergus Marner. And it's just like
Correct.
he is the son of Mitch Marner, and that is what it is. And if someone asks about it, you'd be like, that's just his son. I don't know what you're.
Yeah.
What's so confusing here? Also, did we know that Lauren McDavid designed the Vegas swag jackets?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
That's crazy behavior.
I saw that yesterday, but they rock.
I'm sure they do.
Or they're from
But that's
her,
not good behavior.
from her company
saw
or
them.
whatever. Technically,
Well, like it's crazy that that's bad behavior. It's bad behavior from both sides. Like if you're the Vegas wags,
see,
Don't
you say
ask-
that,
don't ask.
but at the same time, it's kind of like WAG supporting, like it's the WAG fraternity supporting a WAG owned
but
fashion.
you don't know ball. Like if you're Vegas and you're going to Connor McDavid's wife, you don't know ball.
Oh no,
Like
no,
you know ball fashion wise, but you don't
Yeah.
know ball like as to the appropriate way to handle business during the playoffs.
I go back and
Maybe-
forth on it. I think it's because I think it's good for WAG business and the WAG the growing WAG empire that it's not just Ben making these jackets. Ladies is pimps too.
We just got a $10 super chat from Fergus Marner.
Kristen Juszczyk.
Thank you, Fergus.
Fergus Marner. Thank
Love
you.
guys. But yeah, Kristen Juszczyk, she does it for other WAGs and stuff like that.
So go to
She's got
Kristen
like the
Juszczyk.
WAG market. She's got the I see what you're saying.
And
But
DJ's
she also
like
does-
ladies is pimps too. Like arguably, Juszczyk is the OG.
Yeah.
But I like the WAGs being like, our husbands and boyfriends can go play their silly little game. This is our own world. Like
Yeah, you have your
they're
competition, we have
Habs.
ours.
They're the Habs of like the jacket world.
Is Fergus giving Fergus super chatting? Is that maybe a bit much screen time for
Well,
a baby?
It's an iPad baby already.
True.
Yeah.
It's definitely past their bedtime.
I just searched Fergus Marner on Twitter and just going down. There's a lot of good tweets.
Have we decided? Is Fergus Marner a newborn? Like, how old is Fergus?
A newborn 2 days ago.
Oh,
So it's very important that the actual child is not named Fergus. This is cool if we're talking about a fictional
Yeah.
yeah.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I don't wanna-
thing.
That's why I
If
was
we
trying to find
accidentally
out
end
the
up
name.
talking about somebody's child,
It's not.
Yeah,
not just
right.
like that's not cool. Like it's not cool like as a human to do, like that shit's not cool, but it's also not cool as in like that's
not a
not
good
fun or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's
That's
lame.
also
why I
just
was
confusing
searching for the name.
Offensive and lame, so doubly offensive.
I mean, I feel like it's not that offensive. It's not if you understand, like, because we aren't actually talking about real life Fergus. but it would be confusing.
Right.
Like if we're talking about
Yeah.
Fergus having asthma and people know Fergus and they're like, Fergus doesn't have asthma. Where'd that come from?
I know Fergus. That guy doesn't have asthma.
Fergus has
I was
lungs
just
of
talking to
steel.
him yesterday.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't have asthma.
The breath on this guy.
I saw Fergus yesterday. He was breathing his ass off.
Yeah, Fergus's super chats better go up when Mitch signs that contract this summer.
With Utah?
Saw a tweet. Y'all, Fergus is actually his middle name. His first name is Randolph.
Fergus is Randolph Fergus. I like Fergus. I would also go by Fergus.
Randolph is actually like Randolph can be a really cool name.
Yeah, 'cause you can go by
Randy.
like Randy. Exactly. You can go by.
Yeah.
There's no way to make Fergus normal unless you're going by Fergie.
I'm not sure that's better.
I'm gonna call Fergus Fergie. I'm getting as many layers into this as possible. Like I have my own for this child of an NHL hockey player that we've invented in our minds. Fergus is a Hercules baby. Oh, Gus. You could go by Gus if you're Fergus.
425 watching. Everybody, make sure you press the subscribe button. It goes a long way. We have daily episodes Monday through Friday during the playoffs, noon Eastern. Tomorrow, we'll have longtime Coyotes video coach Steve Peters on. He's going to talk to us about... There'll be a lot of Blues talk if the Blues get out of this. I promise you that. There will also be some Vegas Golden Knights. How are they different from the LA Kings? And also whether the Florida Panthers can be beaten by the Toronto Maple Leafs or anybody. Because boy, oh boy, are they a scary club. And then we'll also react to whatever happened in this game. We're going to get ready for the lottery, which I'm pumped for. Monday night lottery, give it to me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Fergus. We have Fergus
Damn.
Wars in the chat.
Well,
Super chats from varying Fergus accounts.
I will say the real Fergus Marner did not do a great job at changing their profile picture as somebody who was regularly in the chat. So it is obviously Rogue
I
Wave
can't see
Collective,
the-
or
Oh,
Rogue
okay.
Wave Creative. Change the name to the real Fergus Marner.
Awesome.
Also, Michael Curtis said, subscriber Fergus will get rickets.
Oh, man.
Don't want that. He's already gotten a compromised immune system. with
Now
his
again,
asthma
we
and
hope
everything.
that Fergus isn't real. Again, in this
If
case,
no, I don't care whether or not Fergus is real at this point. I care about whether or not I take a joke. Because if Mick Marner cannot realize that we are not talking about real Fergus Marner, then that's on him.
real Fergus Marner.
Oh my god.
Fergus ends up being the kid's name, and Mitch Marner's like, "Don't you ever talk about my boy! Don't you ever talk about Fergus!" He says Fergus.
I do like that a lot of our whatnuts are in the chat right now. So like the whatnuts will get the Fergus joke. There will just be a lot of confused,
Oh, yeah.
like, daily podcast listeners.
These streams are pretty much always the people that are in the streams are always the like regular whatnot daily episode listeners, which is why it's
Chef
fun
Kelly.
when every now and then the number is higher, because it's like if you're just stumbling into this,
You're like, what the fuck
gotta
is going on?
be quite confused.
Shep Kelly, yes, we are doing a lottery stream tomorrow.
Yes. Don't know the exact time. Assuming like 6:30. That makes sense. The stream, the lottery is supposed to be at 7, but I could see ESPN really milking it, dicking around.
They did
with
that
it.
last
Probably at
year.
9 p.m. then.
Yeah. So maybe we'll I'm gonna read into when the stuff actually goes down, and then based on that, we'll go. It'll be at 6:30 or 7. Hold on. I'm gonna ask the proper people.
Ask Grok.
Who?
Grok.
Oh.
I got my city doing front flips. Said, my boy, Fergus.
I abandoned my boy.
Oh yeah, so people are saying should we buy scratchers for the lottery?
Not a bad idea. I tossed $100 on Cody Ceci to score yesterday, hoping to get Sean Kendrick Lamar tickets with the winnings. And while he did not score, he still had a monster game.
I mean, he stayed alive to at least have an opportunity at another Game 7 potentially.
Dude, as soon as they pulled the goal, or as soon as they took the late lead, I was like, yo, Cece's going to be on there when it's 6-on-5. He's going to have a chance. But he just had to pass it up to Mikko Rantanen. Oh, yeah.
I would like to see the I feel like the whiteout, the Jets crowd was fucking taken out of this for 55 minutes.
Most of the game. Yeah.
They were just sitting there on their hands.
The whiteout brings further fuel to the fact that the Jets should have some waiver or something to be able to do white at home.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is so confusing that they do the whiteout and then they wear their blue jerseys, and the road team wears the white jerseys.
Especially when one of these teams is called the Blues.
Also true.
Hey, the Blues are here.
It's the Blues.
They're going to kill you. You should tweet that to the Jets if they lose this game.
Yeah, we have to have
kill
that.
You.
Oh.
Chris asking for a time check. We're all at varying times.
I'm in 1905 right now.
I'm in 1902. I think Pete and I are like right on the same
Locked
thing.
up, yeah.
We're on
this
the
is
same.
not looking good for the Jets right now. Well, right.
Beyond. I got a text from a friend who bets on hockey and doesn't follow the show. Oh, texted, I pulled up your stream. Do you guys just talk players' kids? Question mark.
Oh no.
Yes.
Tough allegations.
It's like no, just one.
Just
like
say one.
Just,
Just
no,
one.
that kid's not real. No, he's like Santa Claus. He's real if you believe.
Weird question, but do you think that the Jets are the one team in the NHL whose away jersey outsells the home jersey?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, all those people
Probably.
have white.
I feel like if you're a Jets fan, especially because they've been so good the last few years, like you buy a white jersey knowing you're going to have it for the whiteout. Because like even the fans outside wear the white.
Although, as you'll notice, a lot of the people in the stands have white old Jets jerseys. Because like everyone buys the white one of that Jets jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, they're like
a team
reverse
Salami.
retro was also white. Like the white, baby blue, and navy blue.
Oh.
Reverse retro.
Oh.
Jets
we should do like,
restaurant.
you know how the Empty Netters boys are betting $100 on an empty net goal every game? We should bet like the over on defensemen laying out, because I feel that there's been a major uptick on that this year. Defensemen just like getting down on all fours. Over 10 every game.
We got series starting tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow is tomorrow is the Eastern Conference.
Panthers Leafs at 8 p.m.
Is it just
Wait,
that
Lone
one?
game. Yeah.
Wait, Panthers Leafs are tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Panthers
I thought
Leafs
that
tomorrow, and then Canes Caps and Oilers Knights start on
Man,
Tuesday.
Canes have had like a fucking summer vacation.
At some point, the Panthers and Leafs end up getting synced up with the Oilers and...
Yeah, I think they have off for 2 days. Oh, no, they play Wednesday.
Oh, no. They're never on with...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I did think that at 2 at the...
Oh, wait, fuck. Wait, shit. This is no good. I'm Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? Shit.
We're hitting the point in the schedule where like shit shifts, and we kind of have to start really, really savoring these games. It's such a hard pivot from the first round where you're just so spoiled with so many games. Yeah.
To where we're at a point where like a week from now we might not have games every day.
Yeah.
Like currently there's no game scheduled for Tuesday or Tuesday the 13th, which obviously will probably change once this is set, but
yeah, I mean Marner's got to score and have a big game tomorrow. New dad strength, powered by Ferg.
Powered by Ferg.
Yeah, okay, so I was right. At some point, the Golden Knights, Oilers, and Leafs, Panthers end up on the same day. Because when I'm going to be in Ontario for a wedding during that series. It's going to rock. Oh!
No trip? Nope. Go to 3 apps per week? No way. I did forget that it starts getting a little more difficult doing the show planning when, like, you only got... During the Cup final when we had, like, 2 days between games.
Oh, that was the best. Yo, the slate grades were amazing.
Yeah.
Instead of slate grades, we would talk about, like, hey, you got to make plans?
Yeah.
Huge day on Wednesday is the launch of the weekly AMC A-list membership.
Yes.
I watched Conclave today, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yo, I bet you liked it.
That shit rocks. That
yes.
Shit
rocks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
I knew you'd like it.
I mean, the acting in it was so good. The ending, I did not expect at all.
The ending was
the concept of it.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I had it spoiled because I rented it on YouTube, and the top YouTube comment when I went to rent it was, "This was a great movie, but the ending felt a little woke. Oh well." And I was like, "How could this have a?" And it was like, I know that like woke is pejorative now. I was like, the person definitely wrote that to be racist or something. But the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like, what could happen in this that would make someone call this woke? And I figured it out. I figured out parts of it.
Oh.
Is that real? Is Crosby and McDavid are joining Worlds?
Going to Worlds.
Crosby and McKinnon are going to Worlds?
Oh my God! What?
Sidney Crosby, what the fuck are you doing at Worlds?
What do you have to prove?
That's like LeBron doing the dunk contest at this point.
But the difference is that people have been begging LeBron to. No one has ever been like, I really want to see Sidney Crosby at Men's Worlds.
Right. Oh.
Hellebuck. Did we bring up Cole Perfetti during the like guys who raised their profile discussion? I feel like we may have.
I mean, tell you what, he raised that puck pretty nice.
Twice.
Yeah. But that first one, dear God.
That was so sick.
I've been saying facts again. I don't know if it's because of
I did
Faxa or
catch
what.
that last
But
night.
I was doing a lot of facts. I just like wait for people to say things to me. I don't start
Oh.
conversations anymore. I wait for someone to
You know
say
what
something,
you know
then
what
I
it
just
is?
say facts.
You told me it last night. You know what it is? It's the Katy Perry thing.
Yeah, I watched the Katy Perry thing. This fucking country is failing us. Facts. School shooting survivor who is so composed. And Katy Perry
Facts.
is just losing it. Facts.
The queen of doing too much.
And you got that dork Luke Bryan who's like, yeah, man, it seems like you got a song in your heart. Okay. That whole thing is so uncomfortable. This guy says that he's been through the worst thing in the world. Katy Perry melts down. And Luke Bryan's like, I always been wondering what the kids listen to these days. Sound like you listen to Chris Stapleton. Facts.
St. Louis fans don't get to start chanting Jordan 3-3 10 minutes into a second overtime.
Oh, Winnipeg fans? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's
there
playing with
should
fire.
There should be regulations on
It has to come after
which
a goal.
goalies' names are chanted when.
I think you can do it whenever.
It could be in the beginning of a
goal.
game, but
Yeah.
in my day, that shit only happened when everyone agreed that like he's having a bad game. It was like late second period, kicker goal is allowed, and everyone's like, okay, whatever their name is, Jordan. Now I accept if they're having like a bad series or if you want to get to them at the beginning of a game, but like right now, get out of here. And also, like, you can't do it to Jordan Binnington.
Man, I feel like he's a prime candidate too.
Oh, you mean he can be rattled? Fair.
Yeah, but like he's also a guy who like only gets stronger like the more you hate him, I feel like.
Yeah. That's not, like, if you could get in his head that way, he would have never made the NHL.
What was the famous, one of my favorite tweets of all time, the KD tweet? Hate fuels me. Too much love is bad for you.
Just peeking over at the chat, did not realize the Luke Bryan impression was a smash success.
It sure was.
More Luke Bryan, please.
Clubbers sent a super chat saying that Florida should start a Fergus chant tomorrow.
Oh, you talking about my make-believe son? You're using my make-believe son's name? The one that isn't even his name because this is a make-believe son? Really?
Tormenting a player over a name that he absolutely did not name his child.
Yeah,
is
like,
so funny.
We just made it up. What you gonna do about it?
The only problem is that he probably wouldn't realize the chant was about him, but if he somehow managed to figure out that people were chanting Fergus and it was about him, I feel like that would work better than like chanting his actual son's name, because I would be so confused. Like that would be genuinely fucking up my mental. Just trying to figure out why.
Imagine like everyone's chanting Fergus, and someone on the bench, Tanev's like, what are they saying? And like Mark Savard's like, Fergus. They think that's Marner's son's name. And Marner's sitting there like he's gone. He's gotta be so out of it the rest of the game.
That being like a primary reason why he ends up leaving the Leafs would be so funny. He's just doing like his introductory press conference in like Utah, and he was like, "Yeah, the final straw for me was some fans made up a rumor that I named my kid Fergus. Had to get out of there. Shit's crazy."
I need to give credit where it's due. Jim Montgomery looks excellent tonight.
Like just dressing wise?
Yes.
Okay.
And Scott Arniel looks the exact same way he has looked every time I've ever seen him. He owns one suit.
Scott O'Neill looks like he looks like a insurance salesman that like still lives with his mom or something. He just looks like such a sad guy.
Down on his luck.
Yeah.
Oh,
The song?
Jets gotta lose.
Mhm.
Jets gotta lose. Living on a prayer. See you later. Blues now. Hammer the Blues. Monty knows. He's like, we're about to score, these idiots. Yeah, Pete, you're right. That little, like, bolo tie at the top of the Jets jersey is so bad.
It is bad.
It's so distracting.
Oh, because they have laces.
Yeah, it's like the fake laces.
Fake laces that are the same color as the jerseys. You can hardly even see them.
It's so dumb.
I'm pro fake laces. I love the look, but you gotta be able to see them, or else what's the point?
Scott Arniel definitely sells volcano insurance.
Pionk, 43 minutes. Jesus. They're like, if the Jets somehow get through, it is going to be like a miracle. It is going to be a miracle. Which is crazy to say about the President's Trophy winners, but like, no Scheifele, banged up Ehlers, no Morrissey, a bad Hellebuck, Neil Pionk as your number one defenseman.
Something I'm seeing now that is hours old. Did you know that in Oilers practice today, Skinner was in the starters net?
Blues. Chris Donlock should lose his job. I don't know why I said Blues, but the Oilers.
I mean, I know we had the conversation last year. It's like he's got the higher ceiling. You kind of feel like you need him. But like,
your best chance of winning is with him. I think there's no way that he's starting the series, though. I don't think.
He shouldn't be.
I don't think your best. I don't think Stuart Skinner is good enough and has been good enough at any point in his career for him to have the Connor Hellebuck. You start him no matter what. Like he clearly,
I agree with that.
I don't agree that like they have the best chance of winning with the Stuart Skinner we last saw.
I definitely agree with that.
Agree. Yeah.
Well, actually, I think like.
I mean.
Pickard got a chance to get better while the team finally stopped giving up a million chances.
I just the other side of that. I haven't seen Stuart Skinner on this current form of the Oilers.
Right, but like also like them's the breaks. If you're an all-star goalie, you got to kind of bail your guys out at some point, and I don't think anybody would have with how they were playing, but like he didn't.
All-star goalie Alexander Georgiev, shout out.
Yeah,
could have had that guy.
It is crazy that he gets to say that he was an all-star.
I will never refer to him
All-Star.
as anything other than NHL All-Star Alexander Georgiev.
Yeah. You know what I should do?
He's not going to play in the NHL next year, right? Like,
get ready to learn Russian. Get ready to remember Russian.
We should pass along bad information to Felger and Maz. We should be like, Alex Georgiev is he was an all-star and he might be available on the cheap. And then just like give that to them and let like
technically good information. The information
sign
does
the
hold up.
all-star. Sign the all-star goalie, trade Swayman.
He was on a Sharks team that clearly wasn't going anywhere. Given an opportunity on a real team, leaving out the fact that he played for maybe the best roster in hockey at the beginning of this season.
Yes. Anybody who has not yet subscribed, please press
The
subscribe.
Avs did not have the best roster in hockey.
At
the
the time, yeah, that is fair, but them becoming the best roster in hockey was due in large part to them getting rid of Alexander Georgiev.
I can't wait to talk about the Avalanche tomorrow. We always say like loaded show, but we have so many things to discuss tomorrow. I could do the whole episode on the Avalanche, but we'll give them and the Stars a good little chunk because this is going to end up overshadowing it because of recency bias, but I was astonished at what I saw last night, and I did not hate, without giving away the show tomorrow, like, I would have signed Rantanen, but everything else they did, I was like, yeah, do that. And for it to blow up the way it did, crazy. And now they gave up their best prospect for 12 minutes of Brock Nelson.
Yeah, that Cal Ritchie trade is going to hurt for a little bit.
Yeah,
probably.
that is going to... They can sign Georgiev back for so cheap now, though. I hope that the goal is scored after, like, a banger Alex Georgiev or Fergus Marner joke.
Did they sign both goalies to extension in Colorado?
Good question.
I don't remember Wedgwood.
Oh! Ugh!
I don't know if they signed Wedgwood.
Let's see.
Well, no, but he signed a 2-year contract with the Preds this past summer, so
Okay.
he's still there
Oh.
for another year.
Yeah, so both those goalies for 6.75 mil. Tidy bit of work.
It was funny listening to McKinnon be like, "I don't know what we do now," because I also
Yeah,
like, what do you do if you're
I
the
was podcasting after that game.
yeah.
Yes.
Firing up cakes.
maybe
I don't know what you do.
maybe I do want to be a beat reporter again. So when a team is eliminated, just be like, "What's your take on what just happened?" Give me your best take on this season.
Eileen said, "Yeah, but Wedgwood is not trustworthy." I know that firsthand. Arizona Coyote legend Scott Wedgwood.
Yo, don't let Hellbuck get in his zone.
He's about to give up a goal from like mid ice now.
Should I make a graphic of Connor Hellbuck that just says like shutout and then it's like the last 3 periods?
Yeah. Spiritual shutout. Oh, plenty of space. Oh my god. At the top again.
Oh!
The Jets! The Jets, baby!
We all silly like the mayor.